God, I wish I had my 10-minute thing back. Okay, so I'm going to talk about my dating life, who I was talking to off and on for 2 years, who I met, and then it became a long distance um, relationship, thank God. Um, when they tell you who they are, or when they say people said this about me, believe it. And I'm too old to be falling for the okie doke. He's a lot younger than I am. Yeah, he was a narcissist. And me being a person, labels, I'm just now understanding them late in life, like narcissist, empath. I didn't realize I was an empath. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you're an empath and that person's a narcissist, run. So where do I begin? I'm watching videos, and just so happened a video I came across on my YouTube channel was talking about narcissists. And when they start checking my check box, and I'm like, oh my God, I was dating a narcissist. This is crazy. Like, 1 minute, love bomb, love bomb, love bomb. But if I say anything positive about how God is, what he's doing in my life and how he's making ways, he will do something that he knows gets under my skin to get me angry, because apparently he don't want me happy unless he make me happy. Very insecure. I didn't realize narcissists suffer from insecurity because they always have this big ego, but in reality, they are just a shell of themselves. And this girl that I watched, she's like, they use you as a power source. Like, they pull power from you in order to keep going. But when things are starting to get a little complicated, they'll, discard you for a moment and pull up another person until they get tired of that person, and then they'll come back into your life. So that's what he was doing. Always blamed me for everything. Never took accountability. Lord Jesus. It's just a lot of things. I'm going to have to deep dive, because when I tell you, when I finally said I'm done, and especially me, I'm a very loyal person. But when I say I am done, I am done. So, yeah, I told him I was done. And so he's been wearing my phone out, the long text messages he's sending, hating me, saying this is why I don't date, da-da-da-da-da, but then come back and say I love you, da-da-da. Y'all, we're going to deep dive. So this is going to be a story time on dating a narcissist and the signs that you need to recognize that they are who they are. When you try to love people where they are, it gets hard. And these are signs of a narcissist. They want to start arguments out the freaking blue. They thrive on the arguments. I don't know why. I don't like to argue. I'm not an arguing person. I like to have a conversation, to talk about it, but I don't like arguing with people. I really don't. They push you to your limit. And always, like I said in the first video, make it seem as though that you're at fault. And when you bring up something that they have done, or they're continuing to do it after you told them stop doing it, then they want to say, well, it wouldn't happen if you wouldn't have done this, or you did the same thing to me. It's always not their fault. Even when you have like y'all go y'all separate ways, and then he comes back or she comes back, send a text, and when you talk about, remember what happened last time? I done forgot about it. I don't want to even think about it. I want to move on. And I'm like, dude, you have to talk about these things so it don't keep happening. They don't want to fix nothing, especially when it pertains to them. Another thing, they're very controlling. In his way, he was trying to make it seem as though he wanted to make sure I'm protected. So he would ask me where I'm going, who I'm with. And I'm like, bruh, you don't trust me? No, I trust you. Oh, no, you don't. No, I just want to make sure you're okay. No, bruh. If there is no trust in a relationship, there is no relationship, y'all. Period, point blank. If there's no trust, even if they say they trust you but they don't trust the person, then that still don't go. Run. Please understand this. I ain't gonna say I wasted 2 years. I learned. And like I said, I started very young and got married very young, had children in my 20s. So I really didn't get a chance to really date like men. And so, yeah, a narcissist will do a number on you. Another one is they always showboating. Like, I got this, I got that, I got this, I'm doing this. They think they're perfect. They're the best thing that's ever happened to you. Baby, that's a narcissist. Like, nobody gonna love you like I love you. And if you mess around and get a crazy narcissist, they're liable. I wouldn't be surprised serial killers are narcissists. It wouldn't shock me one bit. Stay away from them. A narcissist needs you more than you think to be able to continue on in life. When they say, I can't do it without you, run. They are so depressed, and if you're not validating them, they get angry with you. I think that's where a lot of the arguments come from, because they need some type of affection and some type of attention. They don't care how it comes about, but as long as they're getting your attention, whether it's in an argument, love bombing, praising them, affirming them, it's a draining relationship when it's one-sided. They want everything to be handed to them on a silver platter. I'm learning, y'all. I'm learning. I did not know how bad this was until a light bulb went in my head and said, April, why are you allowing this person to keep doing this to you? You're more than and better than this. You deserve better than this. And I think that's why a lot of times we do attract the same type of people, is because, like someone said, you're the freaking flame and they're the moth. They will literally commit suicide. Not, let me take that back. They literally don't mind burning themselves just to get that light. And they're very manipulating. They love to manipulate situations. They love to manipulate you. And sometimes you're wondering, what did I do wrong? Like, did I cause this? That's how bad it can get when you're blaming yourself, when you had nothing to do with it. You're dealing with a person that's very insecure, that needs you more than you need them. And baby, once you slam that door, see, they can disregard you, leave you for a season, and then pop up out of the blue from nowhere and get back to the swing of things. But when you disregard them, when you say I'm done and don't respond to their messages and phone calls and text messages and emails, they screwed. And they know they screwed. So if you in a relationship like this, whether it be a male or female, run. Peace out. Bye. People talk about domestic violence, the abuse when you're physically hurting someone. They never talk about the verbal abuse, which can actually be worse. And I know somebody said there is no way verbal abuse is worse than actually somebody putting their hands on you. Now, of course, I do not say that, one is worse off than the other. I guess I kind of am. But with the physical, you can heal from that physically. But mentally, like the verbal, them putting you down, killing your self-esteem, that's actually worse. And that's what narcissists do. They want to kill your self-esteem because, as we all know, misery loves company. If they ain't happy, you ain't going to be happy. So they're going to always try to bring you down. They're going to say verbal things that you've discussed with them to let them know what hurts you, and you went and told them some things because you trust them, because y'all in a relationship. You might be even married to one. And they come and just throw this stuff in your face, knowing that this is a sensitive subject, or saying that nobody will want you or deal with put up with your mess, and nobody ain't gonna want to be with somebody that already got kids and they say all kinds of stuff to make it seem like that you are not loved or wanted by other people. There are men out there, real men, that will love you and your children. So don't sit here and take that lie that no man wants a woman with you. Now we know that what you call Marcus, whatever that boy from Immature, what he said what he said, but that's on him. But most real men don't mind you having children, especially if you're good to him. It takes two people to make a relationship work, and you don't need to be in a toxic relationship. Even if that's all you think you can do, that's the best you can do. Baby, you deserve better, male or female. You deserve better. You don't deserve to be sitting here put down just because they are hurting. And that's another thing. All the stuff that they are pouring at you or spitting at you is really them. Like he kept telling me, I need to go get some help. I need to go seek a counselor because I'm sick. And I'm like, this joker is throwing his ish on me. So they do that too. So what they portraying on you is really them. When they spewing on you, it's really them talking about themselves. They're literally speaking out their issues, but they're putting it on you. And when they're putting it on you, baby, run. I'm going to keep saying it. Run. Yeah, you might love them, but pray to God that he take that person out your heart fast, quick, and hurry so you can run. Run, Forrest, run.